works out well for people that are new and moved here. After they didn't go to high school here from out of state. Your eyes for that power gas station. We found it funny. Chapter 3 Career Program Enterprise Management. Section 1 Overview Career Program Management Standards Rational Career Program Management Standardization Facility Vertical Horizontal Communication Development Shared Knowledge Understanding Career Program Structure Association Terminology Promote Transparency Party Training, education, professional development, assignment of opportunities within the prioritize balanced career program resource to meet MMR mission, create baseline for enhancement, optimization, transfer, This is lessons learned intent to establish certain commonalities across the Army career program enterprise. Career program objective of the career program management is to build and sustain Army civilian corps ready for the current future mission to meet following objectives. Career program directly and indirectly support and command sustain Army civilian provide opportunities training, education, professional development program assignments address competency gap, develop the execute with the gap and closure strategies, understand future working requirements, standard career letters, career maps, the facility, career planning, continue of leadership technical proficiency, provide organization system process to allocate, prioritize, execute activities, resource foster, collaborative enterprise wide decision making, decision planning, facilitate, employ comparable forecasting, workforce planning methodologies, career program oversight, assistant secretary, Army Manpower Reserve Affairs responsible overseeing reviewing all policy programs pertaining to the manpower, human capital management, training, leader development, the readiness for Reserve Affair on behalf of the Assistant Secretary of Manpower Reserve Affairs Department of Permanent Assistant Secretary of Army Civilian Personnel Staff Proponent reasonable to develop, execute, with evaluate Army Civilian Career Program Management Enterprise Career Program Structure Compensation Career Program and the derived groups occupational series functional fields commonality job qualification characteristics designated Armed Career Program are listed in Table 3.1. We have Civilian Human Resource Officer SCA. Well, these ones aren't loaded. Controller, safety, occupational health, supply management, contracting, acquisition, quality, reliability, assurance, engineering scientist, material management, engineering scientist, resource construction, physical security, law enforcement, quality assurance specialist, ammunition, surveillance, public affairs, the communication media, the transportation management, power force management, housing management, equal opportunity and installation management, educational training capability, doctrine, war fighting, developers, ammunition management, information management, technology, general intelligence analyst, modeling, simulation, military human resources, general administration management, medical inspector general, legal, foreign affairs, strategic planning, historization, archive, museum, professional aviation. Section 2, Army Civilian Training Education Development System Plan, the ACTETA's Plan, guides organizational, occupational, individual growth of American civilians through the full spectrum of civilian human capital life cycle, entails provision series of the training, education, professional development opportunities and assignment to the career program. ACTETA's planning documents, functional leadership training, education, professional development opportunities for the ACTETA's funding support. Standard components of the ACTETA's plan include the following: Section 1 Introduction, Section include with the career program overview with the details, career program management structure overview, provides a list of occupational series applicable to the career program, graphical depiction of the career program, population, various criteria. Section 2 Objectives, Section 2 Outline, short, long-term career program objectives. Section 3, Career Ladder and Career Map. Section graphically illustrates levels of the grade, professional associated competency, training requirement. Lists organizational position titles. This section, list of mission critical occupations. Section 4, Career Program, General Core Competency. Section lists core functional competency, technical competency. Annex A, Competency. Annex provide comprehensive inventory competency. Annex B, Master Training Plan. Annex detail of the detailed training plans or map identified with the training, education, professional development by career career level Annex C, Master Intern Training Plan, Annex Detailed Master Intern Training Plan, maps identified with the Training Education Professional Development, Intern with the career level Annex D, Civilian Training Education Development System Catalog Reference, Activities Catalog provides current Army Enterprise Training and Training Education Professional Development Program processes, application procedures, Annex 3, Annex 5 references, career ladder, opportunity of the Army, civilian progress, enterprise at the executive level, a career ladder graphically displays level of grade for the progression of the career program, career map. Complements career ladder, document types of training, education, professional development. Each level of the progression provides requirement competency with the required of the position of the grade level, the definition progression over the levels varies for each of the career program. Record related to size, composition, career program, population, career progression include with the following with the four progression level, the basic interim of the or entry level includes position, basic competency, entry level position, intermediate mid level includes middle level position, technical leadership competencies beyond the basic level. An advanced level of management, senior level, and top level. The level includes position and substantial technical managerial responsibilities. Executive law includes senior executive series of the position. Career ladders, career maps should reflect entire career program, workforce, application, personal system, pay plans, and grade levels. Army Civilian Training Education Development System Plan Approval Process and approve the activities plan required by each career program, Department of Secretary Affairs, Florida. Civilian personnel with approval of the publisher with approval of the activity of the plan. CPOL, Arms Mill, Library Training Activities, Congressional Program, Proponency off of the review of the activity of the plan, annual of the current stream of the activity of the plan, 5-year substantial review with the require the release of ones every 5 years of the review, generate one of the three outcomes, startup, status quo, with no chain with the notification of the Department of Defense Congressional Program, the Ministry of the Plan, require with the Ministry of the chain with the topographical area with grammatically inconsistent modified with the course titles administrative chain with do not occur with the Department of Defense. Okay. Secretary at Armed Civilian Personnel with approval. However, the copy of the Ministry of the course active of the plan required by the Department of Defense Secretary of the Army Civilian Personnel with official with the publication of the ACTAB plan substantial with significant change example edition plans for the Department of Defense Secretary Army Civilian Personnel approval of the foundation can Functional Chief Representative designated and with the Civilian Care Proponent Division submitted with the draft of the ACTAS plan with the Department of Defense Secretary of Civilian Personnel and the Civilian Career Proponent Division with the Permanent Assistant Secretary Army Civilian Personnel. Designating staff to review the ACTAS plan with the ensure that the contents are able to comply with the file of the stream of the Department of Defense Secretary of Civilian Personnel, actually Civilian Career Proponency Division, and accordance review with the Assistant Deputy Chief of Staff D357 Compliance Training Program, Functional Chief of the Representative submit with a final draft with a review of the memorandum to the Department of Defense Secretary, Army Civilian Personnel, Department of Defense Secretary, Civilian Personnel, approve of the document, review of the published memorandum. Section 3, Career Program Actions. Establish new career program. Establish change of the career program requirement, the deliberate consideration, true with the understanding of the chain with the implications, stakeholder of the request, and establish new career program. Combined career programs include full analysis impact for the career program proponency of the Army functional of the proponent above the general schedule G7 and 15 with equivalent requesting when established for the new career program submitted endorsement memorandum through the Department of Defense Secretary, Army Civilian Personnel, Assistant Secretary of the Army, Manpower and Reserve Affairs. An endorsement memorandum must include the following primary reason and mission of the proposed career program: overall capabilities, core company requirements based on preliminary assessment, listing occupational suit with the representative of the proposed career program substantiated. Region of the occupational series, a list of the existing career programs cannot accomplish with the proposed career program requirements, a listing and proposed proposition representing the proposed career program, grade, graphical occupational series, and current career program assignment. Memorandum understanding of the functional chief of reserve, effective with career program and or occupational series with a memorandum of down a bit.
You got a bathroom to clean up?
Okay.
Clothes in the drawer? I ain't cleaning up the bathroom.
Actually, well, God, you. I mean, I think Functional Chief Regulation Affected Career Program, Occupational Service Memorandum Requirement Following Concurrence, all proposed occupational series alignment, rational effective date, public population size occupational series recommendation, Federal Chief of Deployment with the Department of Defense, Secretary of the Civilian Civil Personnel, Army Civilian Workforce Data, Defense Civil Personnel with Data System Operation Data Source. Upon review, concurrency no later than 30 days after the receipt of the Defense of the Security Affairs, Civilian Personnel for the request of Self-Security Program, Assistant Secretary of the Army Memorandum of Reserve Affairs, final review, approval of the Assistant Secretary of Memorandum of Reserve Affairs, approval of the Memorandum of the New Career Program, the appointments with the respect of the Functional Chief, approved activities plans required with the 1 year approval today, time change for the career program for Functional Chief of the Reserve with the request of the Ministry of the name change with the Memorandum of the Department of Defense, Secretary Civilian Personnel, Assistant Secretary of Memorandum of Reserve Affairs, Justification, Assistant Secretary of Memorandum of Reserve Affairs, approval of the Memorandum title change, career program mapping, the Army position derived directly due to the occupational safety each incumbent over the occupational standard of the map to align with the career program, Department of Defense, Secretary of Affairs, Civil Personnel that maintains occupational safety, the career program mates with available the CPO of the Army Mill Library Career, CP templates of the career program code with determined occupational safety, the proponents of the duties, adopting the position, description, and cancellation local of the CPAC, Civilian Personnel Advisory Committee and Command Career Program Manager of the Civilian Program Proponents, the Office of the Staff of the Advisor will determine the career program and appropriately consider the base and position description, enterprise chain of the career of the program, map of the functional chief, the representative of the designating of the representative request for the occupational chief of the chain with the addition of the lead department, assistant secretary of affairs of the civil personnel of the Department of Defense, secretary, civilian personnel corps with the ladies request for the effective of the certified requirement and industry of the assistant secretary of memorandum of affairs and final with the approval of the authority, individual chain of the career program cutting, assignment of the career program determined to be inaccurate, survive of the career proponents program occupancy staff and initiates chief the request update with the effective position of the description of the auto native the actual the NCPC PCO the Army RI Army Mill auto NOA default ASAX change effective upon concurrence effective of the career program. New position description, career program, and identification. Civilian career adversary center with the staff of the work supervisor would identify the most appropriate career program position during the development of the update of the review of the position of the description. Career program unique requirements of the functional chief of the representative of the staff of the career program unique requirements according to the prescribed functional component. Community oversight of the authority. Oversight of the authority include affirmative action and the selection process of the functional career chief of the representative before the tenure of the job is extended specifically the intended position. Chief of the human resource agency review of the career program and unique with the requirement compliant with the regulatory administrative of the procedure of the requirement career program unique requirements authorized the assistant secretary chief program maintaining the chief human resource agency with available to the chief of the human resource agency mail with the HR with the tool with the job views D ID 353 section 312 of the Army career tracker is an enterprise with the career leader development fully tooled developed and integrated numerous training education personal experimental learning source system and sync with a web-based platform. Army Career Tracker that provides each career program landing page and incorporates activities, career program, career letters, actively authorized source, and independent individual development plan for the Army civilian efficiency, the effective way with the mounting career development allows supervisors with the track to the guide and employees for the career development other than the CPM's ability to do with the review for the geographical discipline with the career seat or Army Regulation 358 additional information. Very well. Section 4, Army Acquisition Workforce, Army Acquisition Corps, AAW with the direct outcome of the was enacted with the public law within the early 1990s with the Department of Defense for the Acquisition Work Improvement Act, wherever the DoD, the Jobs Education Training System of the Requirements Course to improve the effectiveness of the Army civilian military workforce of the management implement of the Defensive Acquisition Program of the Army Civilian Position Military Benefits Acquisition System consists acquisition duties characterized in 14 acquisition career field with a certification available to the 3 level type of level 1 basic entry level to 2 with a journeyman level 3 with a advisor senior and the Army acquisition workforce consists of approximately 40,000 Army civilian military acquisition professional of the Rashad of the Army Chef of the ACOM of the ACCS program executive officer reporting unit of the ACF of the category 12 of the business cost estimate of the benefit business financial management contracting engineering financial engineering industrial and or contract property management information technology lifecycle with the logistic production quality manufacturing program management purchasing science technology manager small business talent evaluation. Career and acquisition career management with a direct acquisition career management resolve with the instrument of the development of the DIY serve with the acquisition Army acquisition workforce of the Army with the DACM officer work for the direct with the Defensive Acquisition University, Second Secretary with the Defense Acquisition Under Secretary of Defense Acquisition Technology Logistics Under Defense with the Defense for the Army Technology Logistics Human Capital Initiative, Director Assistant Secretary with the Army Acquisition Logistic and Technology Enabled Workforce Initiative serve with the Acquisition Army Acquisition Workforce Additional Army Acquisition Workforce, DACM. This is Director Acquisition Career Management. Information available at the ACS Army Mail Web's DACM office. Career Program Acquisition Career Field Relations to all civilian Army civilians assigned with the career program. In addition, with the career program designation, Army civilian designated Army Acquisition, also defined as Army Acquisition Career Field of the Army CCP Enterprise works in collaboration coordinated with the ACM Office of Training, Education, Professional Development, Requirement, Opportunities, and Complementary. Section 4, Civil Strategic Human Capital Planning.